Yes, this is a terrible recession for women. Why? Why? It's because one of the first people in line for the Biden stimulus is local school districts. 130 billion dollars to K through 12 systems that are closed in Democratic strongholds, like Chicago, like California. What happens when you close schools, right? A parent is not going to be working so much when you got some 6-year-old yapping 10 feet away from me and trying to figure out remote learning. It's terrible. Joe Biden is on the verge of playing with something, some rattlesnakes are going to bite him, which is this. There's no longer a Trump scapegoat to blame the coronavirus and the teacher stuff for now. He wants to send 170 billion total to K through 12, plus another 350 billion to bail out states as part of his $1.9 trillion package, which of course is after the $4 trillion we've already spent on various things. Parents right now are so furious. There are no words to describe how furious they are. And so if he sends that money or tries to send that money out with no strings attached to the same teachers unions who are saying, like, yeah, I need to be front in line of the vaccine, but we're not so sure about opening the schools. Yeah, he's going to have a very serious political problem on his hands.
Yeah, and he won't stand up to those unions, and they're like, we will offer you. No, you can't. Unfortunately, we have to go. Everyone had their nice chance, and
yeah, I mean, he's been talking about, or his people have been talking about starting a Patriot Party, which actually requires work. So that's a problem right there. But also, it is Donald Trump's party. I mean, Ronna McDaniel was a Trumpite extraordinaire, won a re-election to head up the RNC unanimously. The people who run the state parties are almost all Trump loyalists, many of whom did things during the last election like shut down primary elections, although there were competitors running. That's something that we really haven't seen before. We'd never seen the RNC merge with the reelection campaign of a president. So they went ahead and did that thing too. Remember the Republican platform and how they used to every 4 years have like a platform? They hit Control V on 2016. It's Trump's party. We like to pay a lot of attention to Mitt Romney and Ben Sass and whoever is like being quasi-brave for a weekend or two, and they share a lot of the same kind of mores as the journalists who cover them, hopefully. But the reality of the Republican Party right now is that it is Donald Trump's party until proven otherwise. Until proven otherwise. Is Josh Hawley out there quickening the pulse in people's chests?
No,
is
but
it
he's trying
Mitt?
to. No, but he's trying to. Josh Hawley and Ted Cruz are trying to capitalize on the passion that Trump Republicans have, and it's got to go.
So is little Marco. So is little Marco. Everybody's tiny little human. Everyone's trying to do it, and it's not working. Yeah. But what the impeachment thing will show, just like the Georgia recount election showed, is that Republicans are terrified of crossing Donald Trump. They make themselves look ridiculous every minute that this thing is extended. That's why Democrats are doing it.
Interesting side note, if Donald Trump wins, that means that Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff get kicked out of the Senate and David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler come back. I don't want the government telling people they have to get the jab. I don't mind companies saying, you know what, we're going to give you an extra $100 if you go ahead and take the shot. Your thoughts?
Yeah. I mean, and I think that the 50% numbers are going to be a lot lower in terms of people who are against doing it. And there's plenty of jobs, government jobs in particular, where it will be a requirement, and it makes sense because these are public-facing jobs. But the idea that companies are out there making this thing work a lot better than government is all around us. I mean, we have 2 vaccines approved in this country. We should have more. There's really no reason why we don't have more, except the FDA has been very slow. I think it's only this week that we finally approved the at-home test, which could have been approved 9-12 months ago and would have changed, I think, the shape of all of this. So the private companies are out there stepping up. They've been doing these incredible supply chain work just to make sure that stuff's around. Amazon has been astoundingly good during all of this. And what you see instead of interesting thought from the government, you see things like Andrew Cuomo wanting to seize all of the ways that the vaccine is distributed and like threaten people with punishment if they don't do it the way he likes it. And lo and behold, New York is doing a bad job of distributing vaccines. And then you have places like my hometown of Long Beach, California, saying, We need to mandate an extra $4 in hero pay for grocery store workers. Great, sentiment. What happens? 2 grocery stores decided to close down because they don't want to pay extra money mandated by the government. The government should be allowing things to go faster, not saddling businesses with more requirements.
Yes, but you know what? They're in bed with the grocery workers unions. I guarantee it. And as you like me are all for this. I mean, I see the private sector doing the best work here. And you have CVS and Walgreens saying, come on, let us have it. We will get the vaccine out there. Our pharmacists talk to our customers every single day. We can make this work. We already distribute millions of flu vaccines. So why the holdup?